also bug net.
And Snippet's also bug net. This is a bad start to the day.
Not good.
It's 10 to 7 and we're off.
Saw a deer in camp this morning. I
Just a
wonder
little
where
one.
the deer's come from, all the way from the bottom of the valley.
Yeah, well, I
Like a
noticed there's
bride.
loads of deer prints around here, so I think this is his morning hangout. Her morning
It
hangout.
was looking at Snippet's tent like, what the hell?
Yeah.
How dare they?
I like to have my coffee here.
It's like the bride moment. Isn't it beautiful?
I think any groom would be bitterly disappointed. First climb of the day done. We've got another pass today, Dorothy Lake Pass. And then other than that, I think it's quite a lot of downhill. So hopefully we make it. We didn't make it the 21 miles we were intending yesterday. We made it 18. So hopefully today, with a little less ascent, we'll make 20 miles. Almost at our morning coffee spot. I am so low on energy today, but just coming up to 4 miles, so it's not good. And we're going to try and do 20 today. I don't know what it is, but I feel absolutely spent. Hopefully a coffee and breakfast will pep me up.
Yeah, you need some little boost. There you go. Grazie.
Successful coffee break. We pitched 2 tents to escape from the mosquitoes. Snippet spilt water in my tent.
But no birthday cake.
But also congratulated herself for not spilling water and then a millisecond later spill water.
You celebrate too early sometimes.
You got cocky. And now,
Bug in my water.
beautiful spot, although we were just in the tent and not really looking at the view, but there we go.
And I promise, it's less buggy now. Doesn't seem that bad. People gotta know the truth. It was horrible.
It was horrible, yeah.
People have got to know the truth.
Yeah.
This is the truth from the trail.
This is the real PCT.
It's shit!
Today is such a beautiful day. It's quite easy walking as well. I'm just walking across this beautiful meadow. Loads of flowers and butterflies and bees and mosquitoes. The climb is much more gentle today than it has been over the past couple of days. The past couple of days has been very steep uphill, very steep downhill, and it's just exhausting. But today is a very gradual incline, mostly through some forest too, so it's been nice and shaded. We're in the midst of a heat wave and it is hot. Look at all these flowers. Beautiful. I can see the lake through the trees. Such a welcome sight because I'm boiling hot and I can't wait to jump in the water. And I am absolutely starving. We agreed to have lunch here. So far we've done 13.2 miles today when we're at the lake. So another 7 to go. And then tomorrow into Kennedy Meadows North for a beer and some food. We've just finished our lunch break.
Yeah.
We went for a swim in that.
It was epic
It was splendid.
and very refreshing.
Refreshing as hell. Snippet went for a dunk.
Big day.
Big day. Feeling fresh?
Feeling fresh. Not clean.
How are those feet feeling?
Feeling fresh but not clean. Snippet has declared this her favourite lake so far.
Yeah.
And that's another pass done. Dorothy Lake Pass. And Dorothy Lake Pass marks the end of Yosemite. And we are now going into Hoover Wilderness.
You're not focusing on the important thing.
There's another lake here. Let's get in it.
Okay, let's go.
A rare sighting of snow. All the other passes we've gone over, the snow's been pretty much melted lately since those high passes. It's quite nice to see again. It's official. I've walked 1,000 miles on the PCT. 1,000 miles of a continuous footpath. I was very excited to get to the marker. And it's there, but it is slightly underwhelming. It's a bit teeny tiny. 1,000 miles. That's crazy. 1,000 miles. Before this, the longest hike I'd ever done was 230 miles. And the idea of doing 1,000 miles blows my mind. So I'm just going to sit here now and wait for Snippet and Birdsong to come down and celebrate the 1,000-mile marker.
This is 1,000 miles.
This is 1,000 miles.
Oh.
It's official.
Tiny little baby marker.
Yeah. Could avoid not stepping on it. Yeah, it took me a second too.
The most underwhelming.
Yeah, the teeniest, tiniest one.
There's probably going to be like 6 more because there always is.
Yeah.
700 was ridiculous like
Oh, congrats.
that.
Congrats to you too.
Well,
Where's Snippo?
she's back there. She's up there.
Here she comes.
1,000 miles. His legs walked 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
I'd say smashed it.
Let's go home.
Let's quit.
Who brought the champagne?
Whoop whoop. We're hoping you've got the champagne.
Ah, shit, I forgot it.
Snippet.
I love how whoever made this marker has made it teeny tiny Lindsay.
Whoop whoop. Congratulations.
Where is it?
It's here.
Okay, that's underwhelming. Maybe there's another one.
There might be another one.
Big stuff.
Wow. I've never seen someone so excited. Who would you like to thank, Snippet?
I would like to thank my feet for carrying me, my toes for supporting me, and my brain for being able to handle all that has come.
Great.
To me, myself, and I. No.
Yeah. So basically you want to thank yourself.
Well, hey,
Who do you want to thank, Birdsong?
self-celebration, isn't it?
I would... Yeah, what?
What?
Who would you like to thank? Nor Rice?
Nor Rice, yeah. Germany's finest export.
Yeah. Idaho Mash?
Cliff Bars.
Cliff Bars?
What else have we eaten? Couscous.
I'm
Couscous?
sorry, you're not going to talk about your favorite meal?
Granola?
Pancakes.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about your favorite backpacker meal, but I guess you've already forgotten about them.
Fire pot.
Yeah, out of
Oh,
sight, out
yeah.
of mind.
Fire pot we haven't had in a long time.
But,
We're skint backpackers now, so we just eat couscous.
yeah, fire pot. Those are the glory days
Those
at
are
the beginning.
glory days near the start.
All right. I think it's photo shoot time. What do you think?
I'm ready.
This is 1001.2. This is absolute bullshit.
Outrage on the
on one
PCT. This is, what's the word? A scandal.
Scandal.
But there is an official 1,000-mile marker here, which Snippet's very happy about.
Yeah.
She likes something official. And Nicola is absolutely outraged because it doesn't match far out.
I think this is horse shit.
But we're going to have a picture with it regardless.
Are we?
We're almost at the end of our day's hike. And it's hard as balls. Yeah, it's still very hot, despite being very high up in the mountains. And it's like 6. 2.7 miles to camp. And then we will have done a 18-mile day.
No, 21.
Oh, shit. A 21-mile day. I forgot that we're badass bitches.
I know.
What an error. Okay.
1 mile day with a swim and a coffee break.
A 21-mile day with a swim and a coffee, and
That's that.
that's it. 2 coffees.
We made it the 21 miles. Just pitching up. So we've got 12 miles tomorrow into Kennedy Meadows North.
And then a beer.
And then a beer. So yeah, pretty good, pretty pleased with us. because that's our longest day in the Sierras.
A stunning camp spot this evening. We pitched up down here. There's me, Baz, and Snippet. It's about 8 o'clock. 3 tired ladies, 3 epic badasses. Morning has broken in camp.
This chipmunk is just surveying the campsite this morning in the hope that someone's left some food. I think he's going to try Snippet's tent.
Hey, bud. I'm watching you.
He's like, any tasty treats for me?
Hey, no, don't look at me like that. I'm ferocious. I'm mean. Get away.
The character of the mountains has very much changed now that we've left Yosemite. They're kind of more open and sloping, gentler valleys rather than the kind of steep drops and the tiered granite cliffs of Yosemite. But we're going high today. We're going back up to above 10,000 feet.
All right, 10 miles to Kennedy Meadows North, where we will have a beer.
10.6, isn't it?
Oh, 10.6 miles to Kennedy Meadows North, where we will have a beer. I think we're going up and over there. Landscape looks so different, doesn't it? Just collecting some water, because apparently there's not much water for the next 10 miles. I don't know what bird is up there. I'll have to ask Birdsong later, but I think it's a parent and 2 chicks.
There's what I think is an adult Clark's nutcracker at the top of the tree with a chick.
Here comes Snippet, just there, and Birdsong just over there somewhere. I can't really see through the camera. Had a bit of a climb this morning. It's amazing how much the landscape changes as you move between the national parks from Yosemite into Hoover Wilderness. How different it is. So many wildflowers knocking around though. Beautiful. I'm remembering what was quite hard about the desert section is that you can see exactly how far you've got to go. So I can see the path winding around like this. Whereas in the Sierras, you're kind of in blissful ignorance in the trees, like you can't see where the path goes. However, although that's kind of challenging to see how far you've got to go, it's also satisfying seeing how far you've come. So come up here, you can just see Snippet down there, around that switchback where you can see Birdsong, and then all the way up here. So it has its ups and downs, but yeah, satisfying. And how quickly you can kind of knock those miles out. Like, it looks really far, but I can already see Connor up ahead. He's almost at the top, and he left the water source just before, well, maybe a couple of minutes, 5 minutes before I did. So you can also knock them out quite quickly.
Look at these little pom-pom flowers. Really pretty.
Cool, we just climbed up from that valley into this valley, and I can see the path continues along the side here of this ridge. 8.5 miles to go. We're smashing it.
Possibly the last bit of snow we walk across on the PCT, unless we get to Washington late. Oh man, I must say, this bit has not been my favourite. This surface to walk on is not fun. You either can't gain traction because it's too sandy, or it's just loose, shady rock that's really hard to walk on. To the road that we're trying to get down to down there in the valley. That's where we're going to hitch or get the shuttle to Kennedy Meadows North. We're at Sonora Pass.
Ready for my beer.
I don't know what I'm pointing at.
It can be reached from Sonora Pass.
think my crotch.
Pointing.
Huh?
No,
I
just-
mean, it just keeps on saying Sonora Pass over and over again, so I think we're fine.
Okay. Ready for beer. We're at the Kennedy Meadows North Ranch, where we got in and managed to get the last 3 beds in this dorm. So we're pretty chuffed with that. Nick and I check out at 10 a.m. Nicholas
As you
doing.
can see, I'm very organised.
How's packing up going, Nick? Great. As usual, Snippet's organised as hell.
She's going on the 10 a.m. shuttle.
I think even if we were going on the 10 a.m. shuttle.
We're going to have to get a little video of Snippet saying bye.
Snippet's leaving us today because she's going to meet her mum to try and get to South Lake Tahoe fast. Here she is.
Oh, Snippet, we were saying we'll have to get the video of you leaving.
No!
Do you want one of us to read your poem?
I've read the poem.
Oh, I haven't read the
You
poem.
haven't. Yeah, I don't need you to read the poem.
Oh. This is Kennedy Meadows North, where me and Nicola have just done our resupply and packed up. Oh, I just started something wet.
So that guy was sticking with his filter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm doing my filter.
This is the hiker area. Yeah, we're ready for another 4 days on trail. It is hot as hell down here. But quite a cool place. There's something known as a hiker box where people just leave all the stuff, either if they've bought too much food or have stuff that they want to give away. Typically looks like this, although we can't decide if this is a hiker box or not. But yeah, generally you can find some good stuff in hiker boxes. We got some meals today, I got some sunscreen, all good stuff. And the next 4 days we have new shoes.
Okay, so we're back on trail in our new shoes that match our sun hoodies. And it's fucking raining and thundering.
Yeah, and we're meant to go to really high elevation straight away.
Yeah, so now we're just
We're already at high elevation.
Yeah, so we're just standing around this car park now. You can hear it.
Your rain jacket does look really nice.
So we're just chilling out in this car park.
Yeah, should have packed out a beer.
Should have packed out a bit. I don't know. I've had one beer today already. Waiting for it to pass over. Apparently it's going to pass over in 30 minutes. Fingers crossed, eh? Snippet left us today and she's up there somewhere in the mountains in the thunder.
With analog, hopefully.
Snippo.
It's raining.
Rain.
For the first time.
It's actually hailing.
It's hailing.
It's chilly and wet.
There's thunderstorms happening. We can't get on trail.
I think we're going to have to camp in this car park. It's getting pretty wet out there, so we've now migrated to the toilet.
Oh, okay.
There's a confirmation that we're in the toilet. Kate, how do you feel about your decision to quit your job and hike the PCT?
Very good. I'm really glad I get to hang out in pit toilets.
Best day ever.
Yeah. Best day on trail.
Best day on trail. Okay, well we're camping up. Hello. The storm, it's still like rumbling, not as bad. It is passing over, but it's getting late now, and we were like, for the sake of hiking a couple of miles, we may as well stay here. So we've decided to camp up here, wait out the storm, and start off early in the morning. It's going to be stormy weather for the next couple of days, so we're going to have to get some good mileage in the morning. Other people have made the same decisions. There's a few tents dotted about. Birdsong's camped here. I'm just behind over there.
How would you rate your dinner this evening, Nicola?
Taste, I'd give it like a 7, 6 or 7. Quantity, a 1.
What do you think of the quantity of breakfast for tomorrow?
Well, because I hate oatmeal, I feel like it's not too bad.
Because of the storm, we ended up camping where the shuttle drops us off. So now we've either got an extra day or bigger mileage days.
25-mile days.
25-mile days, and we're just assessing our food.
And eating it whilst we're assessing.
And eating it whilst assessing
idea.
it. We think we have got enough, but it's just not going to be the most pleasant of stretches. So bearing in mind that I can eat 4 pancakes, bacon and eggs this morning, and then this is what I've got for tomorrow morning, this tiny bit of oatmeal. And a bar. Great.